or right privileges do you have? Can you hear me?
Oh, only the winners?
All right, can y'all hear me now? All right, I got thumbs up, but can I hear y'all talk?
Yes, I can hear you.
Test,
Okay.
test.
All right.
So did you hear my question?
What was your question?
My question is, if I bid on somebody Sunday night, can you see what I bidded?
Yeah, if I go in there.
What do you mean
Ricky
if
done
you
caused some
go in there?
problems.
What's that?
I said Ricky done caused some problems for you.
Yeah, but no, here's the deal. I don't go in there and look at it though. I only go in there. So that's why I was messing with Ricky about too. I say, hey, if you want me to review the receipts, I can review the receipts. So we live on here now, so I can say it. But Leon's bid, I mean not Leon, Ricky's bid went in 35 minutes after my bid.
So who can review the same, who has the same right privileges that you have?
Me and Johnny.
Just you and Johnny?
Just me and Johnny.
Okay.
So, any other questions? No other questions? All right, so welcome to this first or second edition of Wolfcast, depending on how you look at it. But I'd like to welcome my esteemed guest, although one of them wasn't officially welcomed or officially invited, but he has made himself on here, Vice President Gridiron. But anyway, we have in my top corner up here, we have Mrs. Laugh Now. We have the Dark Knight over here. We have the Mrs. Commissioner over here. We got Galaxy S23 Ultra, which they don't have their camera on. We need camera on. We need mic muted, unmuted. Who else is okay? So we'll find out who this is supposed to be on here. But we got the Wolfcast going. So the whole point of the people I invited on here was that we had all the undefeateds on the men's and women's side. And I thought it was awesome that we had pedigrees of the champions on the women's side that are undefeated with Mrs. Laugh Now. Her husband holds a title in the men's division right now, but based on his 1-2 record, we don't know if he'll make the playoffs to defend it. But that's just first 3 weeks. I'm not going to go into that. And we got Mrs. STL 4-time champ. She's 3-0, so she's hoping to solidify herself as a champion too. So then we got Dark Knight. Dark Knight is a veteran in this league, multi playoff victories. No championships under his belt yet, but with a 3-0 start, I think he's looking to get there. So, and we have the commissioner. Commissioner, I'm sure she'd want to speak on a couple of things too. So, not going to hold everybody up too long. I'm going to start with Mrs. Laugh Now. Ms. Laugh Now, welcome to the show.
Hi,
how does it feel to be 3-0? How does it feel to have the best record in your house?
It feels great. I have to admit, I feel like I'm having a little bit of beginner's luck. It's my first time playing, but I'm really enjoying it, learning a lot, watching a lot of football. So I'm just excited to have a good mentor with me. So
have you thought about helping your husband?
Oh, wow.
I actually have, because I'm catching on to this thing now. So
oh yeah,
I might give him a few pointers. We'll see.
Well, he's going to need a few pointers because he's in a tough division. So I think having a 3-0 record, it sets you up to be able to do that. So Dark Knight, tell me a little bit about, how does it feel to be 3-0? You're there. You've been here before. How does it feel?
This is my first time being 3-0, and I don't know how long it's gonna last. Just like I told you before, I usually lead on Sundays, and then Mondays I have the Monday jinx where I lose on Mondays. But I've been lucky this time. So, and I have to tell you, just like I told Jarvis, everybody that I've beaten have conceded to me on Sunday, knowing that they're gonna lose on Monday. So been the luck of the draw, but my people have been hanging in there. So
you've been like the comeback king of the year. So, and here's the thing, you are correct in terms of you won't be 3-0 again this year for sure. Next year you might get a chance to be 3-0 again if you win those three. But hey, maybe you'll be 4-0. So you're the comeback kid. So you're the comeback kid so far this year. You know what, Miss Commissioner, how have you been doing so far?
I'm all right. I've only had one loss to STL 4 times, but I took my lump. But I have a target on my back this year, so I got a lot to prove. My husband put that target on my back, I do believe, with all his talking and yapping in the men's chat. I have played fantasy football before, so I'm not going to consider my beginner's luck. I've not come into a league that's quite this serious, so I had to step up my game. I had to get a little bit more understanding of how the strategies work week to week, because you guys really play week to week. You don't just draft a team and that's it. You got to know what the matchups look like, who the quarterback's throwing to, what the plays look like. You got to know all the things to be in this league. So I'm got to step my game up. So
yeah, it's not for the week to be in, and I assume the women's side, I'm not in the chat over there, but I hear quite often about the chat. Hold on, I do have a special person calling me right now. So let me answer this real quick, and I'm gonna put it on speaker for us just so we can hear how this conversation just might go. Who's on the phone?
This is the Baker King.
Baker King, so you're having technical difficulties, but I'd like for you to know that this is not any charade or anything that I'm trying to do against you. But I was just going around the Zoom asking everybody how they're doing. How does it feel to be 3-0? So if you don't mind just sharing us with that real quick, and I won't hold you too long. I know you're a busy man.
Thank you. I mean, it's all right. I mean, I don't really put a lot of weight into being 3-0. I mean, there's a lot of good teams out there that are 2-1, 1-2, whatever. But unfortunately, they're not 3-0, and they're not on this Zoom call.
I mean, I'm 2-1 and I'm on the Zoom call, but I'm hosting, so I understand. And so
yes, you're hosting. You're the host. I'm here to make like I said, I'm here to make your show elevate. I'm here to elevate your show.
And
but of course, I knew something was up when I couldn't get on the Zoom call, and
here we go.
See my face.
Here we go.
The expression.
Here we go.
I knew it.
Here we go.
I told you I'm a busy owner.
Here he is. This is okay. Everybody can hear this. This is what I deal with on a weekly basis from the great Baker King. Baker King, did you expound on you feeling like you're the Deion Sanders of this league? Can you tell me about that?
Like I said before, Deion is Deion. Deion, and I'm Leon. Leon, and of course he's Deion. He wears the shades, like I told you, different opposite perspectives and things of that nature.
We won't get
into.
He
has the shades. I have the toenail clippers.
If you say toenail clippers, I mean, if you want to be that different, that's fine, Baker King. Let's move on. Baker King, like I said, I know you're a very busy man, and I want to concede to a little bit. I have another guest getting ready to join us. I believe we got our technical difficulties taken care of. Is she on camera? I see it says Lady D, but Mrs. STL, are you able to speak? She's still on mute. All right, everybody's still on mute. So I'm gonna wait for her to pop in, but
It will not pop.
Oh, there she is.
No, but the camera.
I don't know why you guys don't want to see my face. Now that we got the mic, but now there's no, wait a minute. But there's no, Tanisha, I see you. You know, I can see y'all. Y'all can't see me, but I can see you laughing at me, Tanisha.
Miss
know what's
STL,
wrong.
while you're trying to get your camera to work, how does it feel to be 3-0? There we go.
You know,
there we go.
There it goes. Oh, it feels,
What she had to do is click her on camera, y'all. But it's good now.
it's a wonderful feeling. It's kind of like, you know, Leon just said, I heard Leon say it felt okay. It's feeling really good now, but it's going to feel real good when the thumb gets the ring.
Oh,
we already got 4. We are no, Dion. No. We already got 4. We need 5. We need 1 on each finger.
Who is we? Because if this is your team, this is one
Excuse
ring.
me. We excuse me.
One
we
ring.
Are one STL.
No, baby.
Hey, I'm glad you think like that. That's the only one ring you're gonna get.
Yeah. I mean, Miss STL, I do appreciate how you have given yourself the moniker of Mrs. 4-time champ.
Absolutely.
And
because I am married to the GOAT. Yes.
But you only
4-time
won
champ.
3 games. You ain't won no championship.
It's coming. It's coming, Tanisha. And how many have you won?
Goodness.
How many have you won?
I won 2 games, but you that's only one less than you. How many championships have you won?
Okay. Let's
let's
you're gonna take this time. All right.
Let's I feel like Geraldo, you know.
As long as the chair ain't flying, we good. As long as the chair ain't
You
flying.
know, this is Jerry Springer world right now. Okay. Or somebody in a group chat told me last week that I should know how Skip Bayless feels on his new show. Anyway, so you know, again, Baker King. I had. What'd you say, Baker King? I'm sorry.
What do you mean by you? They should know who. You know, you should reveal who said all this. You should know how Skip Bayless feel like. What do you mean by that?
Baker King, I didn't agree with his.
Us to the show.
I didn't agree with he said either, Baker King.
Down.
No, it's not watering us down. And again, you're making my ratings go up. My ratings have never been this high, Baker King, and I appreciate you. Okay. I thank you, Baker King. So
now you're trying to shut me up.
No.
Not gonna happen. Not gonna happen. Just like STL said, I am the mouth of the South. Okay.
So, hey, Commissioner, can we get on this? A whole lot of small talk going on.
STL always.
Okay, STL's not on the call. Let's not get into what STL does. He's not even on the call. It's Miss STL.
Oh, now we're taking up for STL.
I can't even see if there's comments about this.
I'm not the one that brought him up.
Okay, you're okay. I think you did bring him up, but I'm not.
No, I did not. Miss STL brought him
okay,
up.
well, it's Miss STL. Like, of course she's gonna bring him up.
I said,
Of course, I'm gonna bring him up. He's the GOAT.
Okay.
He's a 4-time
She's
winner.
leaning heavily onto this Mr. STL persona. She's leaning heavily. No, see, just this. No, just this. Thumbs up. Sure, you'll just have the one. You'll just have the one.
We are one. We are one. And so
yes,
we're gonna
and you will have one ring. You will have one ring.
Oh man, Jordan Love threw another interception.
We're gonna be just like
all right. So before we get down,
be a Michael Jordan. See.
Okay, before we get too much into, you know, we were trying to say there is no script. I was going to say stay on the script, but there is. Mrs. Commissioner,
Yes,
what
sir.
game do you feel like is the most important game, or what's a big game that you're looking at on the league site this week?
I mean, if we're being completely honest, I'm always looking at just my division. So
no, you do. You do have to only look at your division. So I appreciate that.
I am in the lead with STL one time.
Okay.
Trying to be one time. So I mean, you know, her scores are pretty high consistently. I wonder why. I wonder who, you know, who helped take that.
Okay, a little conspiracy theory.
You wonder why.
I wonder why.
And
I keep hearing about unsportsmanlike conduct is very busy in the chat. So I love to watch what she does during the week. That is Ruby. Yes, she's very let's say, not humble, if you will. So I'm always keeping my eye on what her scores look like. So I gotta Diggin Allen is 0-3 right now. So I'm hoping maybe she'll come up on the come up, and Patriots is also 0-3 right now. So
also you got a couple of bottom feeders there.
I know I'm kind of trying to see what they're trying to do, So and Diggin Allen actually likes football and she knows what she's doing. So I'm interested to see why she hasn't really had the come up that we thought she was gonna have. So I don't know if I have a top matchup, but these are the things that I'm watching as the weeks are unfolding.
Got you. I mean, I'm not going to call out the teams that don't have wins in our league. I'm not going to do that. But I will say all the 3-0 teams, the 2 3-0 teams, they're playing teams I think that may have just one win, so they're more than likely favored again this week. I'm sorry. Well, let's just go to Baker King first then. Baker King, how do you feel about your matchup this week?
I have a tough matchup.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I respect everybody, unlike some other people. I'm not going to mention any names, just initials, STL, respect other people.
No, I need to get STL on here.
No, you don't.
I'm sorry.
No.
STL in the chat. He live. Okay.
Yeah, STL is chatting already, so I think STL is listening to this. Yeah, okay, go ahead, Baker King. I'm sorry.
It doesn't matter. You asked me about my matchup.
Yes. So how are you gonna
allow me to talk?
Go ahead, Baker.
Anyway, Dion is the champion, and until you beat the champion, you're nothing. I haven't done anything.
Okay, so he's hoping to win this game this week. I will say in the league, that is one of the big matchups just because of those teams' firepower, what they can put out. STL versus Fire Dogs. Baker King's gonna get mad for me bringing it up. That's the only game we have where two teams with both having winning records is going against each other. So that one, I think, is going to be a toss-up because we'll see what STL ends up doing with quarterback. He's got some decisions to make in terms of what he's going to do on Sunday. But Fire Dogs is going to be a tough out, but I'll probably still pick STL in it. I can't go without just go ahead and going through and seeing who's going to win. I think, we got 2 1-2 teams with AJ with Action Jackson and Huckleberry. I think Huckleberry's going to win though. But if you're going to beat Action Jackson, you got to beat him now. STL versus Dogs, already talked about that. We got GOAT versus the King of the Gridiron. King of the Gridiron going to win that. Infantry Warrior versus Bulldogs. I'm taking Bulldogs. We got Dark Knight versus the better team. I'm going to pick you to go 4-0. I know you don't like that, but I'm going to do that anyway. And then we got Swagner versus the G-Men. G-Men had a little bit of a down week, but I think G-Men going to end up taking that game. So anything else before we got 8 minutes left on this here call on, what has been eventful to say the least with Baker King and all these other teams. Go. Yes. Anybody? All right. So it's quiet to end the night. Of course, there was one other game. I have to always say it. Y'all know, it's my phrase. The Wolf is playing Who's Your Daddy? He also calls himself Robbed one time.
One time? Oh, okay.
Yeah, robbed one time. He said he was robbed of the championship last year. So, but due to my affiliation with the Wolf organization as a commissioner, I cannot make a pick in that game, but I wish the Wolf well. He's had a great week of practice. Jameer Gibbs ain't doing anything, but he's got some other guys. Hopefully they are ready on Sundays. Mrs. Commissioner, would you have anything to say before we sign off?
Good luck, everybody. And I'm
right.
watching that one time up there. The thumbs up. The thumbs up on
there.
For the one time.
Any parting words from Baker King?
No parting words. I have to go now.
Oh, yes, sir. Mrs. STL, any parting words?
I can always come up with something to say. That's what winners do. We never just go out, we just always got to have something to say. But I want to say to you guys that I win all the time And what's the rest of that? What? I win all the time and what? Come on. Y'all been at now word.
All the
long enough.
time you win.
All
And
the time.
You fell for it, Mike. You fell for it.
Thank you.
And all
Thank
the time
you.
Dark Knight. I'm
I
sorry.
didn't fall for it, but that's
Thank
just
you.
what it's supposed to say.
Sorry, Dark
I
Knight.
wish her luck. And I like to say something too. Jarvis, you jinxed me. Because every week you have me losing. Every week.
I'm having you. Oh, my bad.
Yeah, every week you have me losing. Now you got me winning and you jinxed me.
Sorry. I apologize for that. I didn't know I was doing that, actually. I'm sorry. All right, Laugh Now, your turn.
Excuse me,
Mrs. Laugh
Tamika, I'm
Now.
sorry you had to see this side of me. I'm sorry.
This has been great. Thank you for inviting me. I love it. And I wish everybody good luck as well.
She's not me. See how she talks? She's not me.
No. It's been
Yeah,
awesome.
and again, and you see I'm not asking you any questions, right? Like you understand, like, okay. So,
Y'all, that
I
lady's
thank you
chat
for
is,
attending.
that lady's chat is on fire, just so y'all know.
Okay,
They're
yeah.
in there doing-
I thank you. I thank you all for attending. And actually, for those who are watching, there will actually be another live version on Sunday where I'm going to invite a couple other people to watch the game with me Sunday in the middle of all this, just to see how things unfold for the week. So, other than that, I appreciate everybody and enjoy the rest of this Thursday night game. Later.
Thank you guys.
Later.
Later.
Later.